This is the Mexico Revealed podcast.
Welcome to Mexico Revealed, episode...
I have no idea what episode we're on now.
No.
9, 8 or 9. Something like that.
Woo!
Record.
That just shows that we're on it with the episodes. We're pumping out these episodes.
Yeah, sorry they haven't been consistent lately, but...
Okay, but quality over quantity.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
We've lost track of how many episodes we've done. We're just so prolific. So anyway, but we're back, right? Here we are. Same crew. Talking about Mexico. And I guess since the last time that we were on the podcast, at least Sam and I have been to Mexico since then. I'm trying to think, has anybody else been down to Mexico since our last podcast?
Tell why you were in Mexico.
Why were you in Mexico, Sam?
I was down there for my internship going into my senior year. So I worked at my dad's office and it was a good time. I learned a lot and I think it was a good experience for me. So
that's right. Yeah, I've been down a few times for work since that time, and that was in Mexico City, right, Sam? So
LF.
We stayed, it was about a month on and off. We stayed in, part of that time we stayed in an Airbnb, kind of in the Santa Fe area, and then we stayed in the Camino Real in Santa Fe, which right now, I mean, since COVID, the business travel, particularly to Mexico City, I think has been hit a lot. So there's some really good deals on hotels in Mexico City. We stayed at the Camino Real for like, I don't know, $50 or $60 a night.
Oh,
Yeah, and it's a pretty good hotel. You know?
yeah, that's great.
Nice hotel.
Yeah, had good food at the breakfast.
Yeah, it had a nice breakfast buffet. It's a full service hotel.
I had my Fruit Loops, and I always like at hotels, like little small Fruit Loop boxes. Got one of those.
Nice. Yeah, and it's convenient to everything around there, Santa Fe, Bosques. And the Airbnb was okay. It was, I mean, the nice thing about an Airbnb is it had a kitchen, so we could go to the grocery store and get some stuff and just make things at home. But, you know, it was okay. It was just off of the toll road. So it was a convenient location, but not luxurious by any means. But that's another good option if Mexico City, if you're with a group or a family. I mean, we stayed in an Airbnb that time when we went out down. That was, I guess, a year ago, right? When we all went down there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Over a year ago.
Yeah.
Because we went live.
Yeah.
And I think that was nicer, that Airbnb we stayed in that time. So, but that's a good option, going to Mexico City. There was, tell everybody what we did in Mexico City, beyond just the work stuff, but any good memories or experiences, Sam?
I mean, my favorite part of the whole experience is probably the food. They've got like so much different, like really nice food places that we can go, that we went to. One of my favorite was El Califa. They have the best, I've probably mentioned it in previous episodes, but El Califa has the best tacos al pastor known to man, I would say. It's really
I agree. Good. I agree.
That is good.
Mm-hmm.
And there's an El Califa. There's a short walk from the Camino Real, so that was good.
Yeah.
What else, Sam? What other food?
Nobu, of course. Really good sushi, and of course they have like a bunch. They have in Mexico. They have a bunch of like fast food brands that you find in America. Like you can find a McDonald's. We even went to a Shake Shack down there, and there's many others. Popeyes.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in
Little
the
Caesars.
Little
In the
Caesars.
food court.
The
Little
Popeyes,
Caesar.
yeah, the Popeyes is in the mall food court in Interlomas.
Mm-hmm.
Do people like it there?
Yeah, there's people ordering. There's a line.
That's
Mm-hmm.
awesome.
Mm-hmm. We got Egg McMuffins for breakfast one morning, didn't we, Sam?
Yeah. And the meal with the hash brown. It's really
Yeah,
good.
when we first started getting McDonald's breakfast in Mexico, Sam would only eat the hash brown, remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
But now he's graduated, right, Sam?
Slowly but surely, I'm opening my food palette.
Now he gets the Egg McMuffin with the hash brown. So
Yeah.
That's something.
we got Krispy Kreme donuts for breakfast too, didn't we? At one point, that's right by the McDonald's, the Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
So lots of U.S. brands, but what about the steak, Sam? Was that your favorite meal of all, or what do you think? Because we went there twice, right?
Oh, what was that place called again?
Sonora Prime.
Sonora Prime. Yeah, that was really good. But it's kind of like on the upper end of food. So it's a little bit expensive, but man, that was really good. We got like what did we get? The New York or something.
We got like the heart of the ribeye. I don't know, something.
I don't know. It was like half
Center
ribeye and
ribeye.
half something else. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and it was
I don't know.
it was like a roast that they sliced for you when they bring it to the table, but it's like a prime cut of meat, so it's good.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
What else did you guys do that wasn't eating or working?
Did you do any
Nothing?
activities?
I mean, we went grocery shopping. We had to go grocery
That's an
shopping.
activity.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
it
went
was-
up by the volcano. Remember, Sam?
Oh yeah, we did go up the volcano.
Oh,
We didn't get very close because like the road going to the volcano was closed because it's active. But it was a really nice view, I would say. The trees and like the light breeze. It was very pretty.
which volcano was that?
It was at
Well, it was
Popocatepetl, right?
yeah, it was right in between El Popo and El
El
Ista.
Popo. Yeah.
Mhm.
What's
So-
the volcano that we went in once? What was that?
Yeah. And we
That
climbed
was
to the
the
top.
that was the Nevado de Toluca.
Mm.
So
That
it was
one,
mhm.
we went up, we hiked up to the very top, didn't we?
No, we drove.
Yeah. We drove the
thought we
minivan all the way up into the crater.
Oh,
Yeah, it was like the sketchiest roads. Like we were gonna fall off the side of this volcano.
I don't remember that part. But I remember at the top it was like a lake and there were a bunch of cows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went into the crater of it's obviously dormant at this point, but yeah, a volcano. And in the crater there was a little lake. Mm-hmm. No trees or anything. It was pretty interesting.
That is interesting.
Yeah, it was a fun experience to do that. I remember it.
Yeah. But this time Sam and I, so that's the Nevado de Toluca is on the western side outside of the Valley of Mexico. So you go into the state of Mexico towards the town of Toluca, towards Valle de Bravo, out in that area, and that's where the volcano is out there. But Sam and I on this trip, we went to the east, the eastern side of the Valley of Mexico, to where El Popocatepetl and El Iztaccíhuatl are. And El Ixta is long dormant volcano, but El Popo is active, although it had been kind of calm and sort of dormant for a long time, including when I was down there as a missionary in the 80s. But then in the 90s, it reactivated and started spewing ash and stuff like that and steam, and it's been active ever since. So it's an active volcano, and as a result, they don't allow you to get as close as you used to be able to get up there. In fact, they used to allow mountain climbers to go up into the El Popo and the crater and everything, but that's been closed down. There's a lodge for mountain climbers up there, but that's all closed. So you can only go up kind of right in between the two volcanoes.
Whoa. So there's like an abandoned lodge up on El Popo.
Yeah, it's closed.
Like
I mean,
a ghost place now.
It's like a visitor center, wasn't it? They had like the history of the volcanoes in there.
well, we went to the visitor
Yeah, we went to the
center.
visitor center,
Yeah.
but it was further up the road.
That's open. But
some
the lodge
people-
is further, yeah.
It's been like you were talking to some like the faculty there, and like they were saying that some people still decide to like cross like the barrier and hike up to the lodge and past that even sometimes to actually climb El Popo. Even though like it's highly recommended not to and like very dangerous, but
Just like do it at your own risk kind of thing.
yeah. And I'm pretty sure like they have to do it like secretly or else they'll get like I don't know if like the police
And
see them,
imagine you get fined or something.
Yeah.
Arrested.
You don't want to die by volcano. That would be tragic.
See Pompeii for reference.
You can self-sacrifice yourself to the gods. Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw yourself into the flaming volcano.
Does El Popo have any like lava, or is it just ash right now? Really?
I think it's just kind of ash and rocks. So it's not like a lava flowing sort of thing.
Maybe one day though.
At least that I'm aware of. I don't think it does that. It's just, but it spews steam and ash and rocks up into the air.
Rock. Get hit with
Yeah.
a rock.
You could. I mean, that's why they don't want people going up there, I guess.
Yeah.
Because,
Or
yeah,
a hard hat.
get hit by a rock.
Yeah, hard hat. But your ash just goes coming down. You gotta have your hard hat on, you know?
Mhm.
For the
Goggles.
rocks.
Hard hat and goggles.
Yeah.
Yeah, just get a whole like hazmat suit going up
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it's dangerous. But I'll give you a little trivia about that. So where we went, there's this area in between the two volcanoes, El Popo and Elista, and there's this pass between the two of them, and they call that the Pass of Cortez because that's the route that he took with his little army when they first came into the Valley of Mexico. They went right between the volcanoes. And one of the advantages that the Spanish had when they came and fought with the Aztecs was they had guns, right, and little cannons. So they had gunpowder, and they had those weapons that gave them a technological advantage against the Aztecs. But to be able to use a cannon or a gun, you have to have ammunition and gunpowder, and so they're a long ways away from their original sources for that. So in order to replenish their gunpowder, they had to make their own gunpowder. And some of the Spaniards, one of the main ingredients of gunpowder is sulfur. And so because they had that active volcano there, they were able to send some of the Spaniards up to El Popo to collect sulfur so they could make more gunpowder for their war efforts. So
Oh.
that was a source of ingredients for gunpowder at the time. So just a little trivia there.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Those were the ones who got in trouble. Like, you go get the sulfur up the volcano.
Yeah.
You go.
Yeah, I don't know who would want that assignment, huh? Go up to climb up to the volcano.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, kind of cool. That was fun, huh, Sam? We got some, on the way down, we stopped at a little stand and got some real down-home Mexican food.
Yeah, it was good. It was like the food was actually like surprisingly good. Like you'd expect like going past this like street thing like at a volcano, like you wouldn't expect it to be very good, especially if there's no like civilization around. But it was actually really good. They had like some homemade stuff in like these containers, and then you open it up and lay it out on the table, and then you could basically make your own taco or tortilla. I don't know.
Yeah,
Anything
they
that
had
you
like
want.
tortillas, and you could just tell them to put whatever you want in it, cheese, chicken. There's stuff that I don't think I'd want to eat, but
The cilantro, onion.
but stuff definitely goes good. And you could just kind of look at what they have there and just kind of pick what you want. So that was good.
We always go back to food. We must be foodies.
It's a big piece of any trip, or
Yeah.
True. It makes or breaks a trip.
Especially Mexico, because it's just such a food wonderland, really.
Yeah, people go on taco tours there.
Taco.
I know somebody who went on a taco tour.
A taco tour.
Huh.
No, yeah, where you go and try so many different taco places.
like in Mexico City.
Yeah,
Okay.
in Mexico City.
And then you
Sam,
rate them,
You
make
can
a
lead
list.
the taco tour, Sam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
instead of my steak list, I can make a taco list.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people do that.
Tacos.
Maybe we need to organize that. Leave it in the
Yeah,
comments
we
if you
should.
if you want to go on a taco tour trip with us to Mexico.
Yeah.
Fun.
Give us your feedback. Well, that would be fun. Yeah. We kind of come back to that. So anyway, a little bit of Mexico. I'll probably be down there a little bit more coming up. We need to plan another trip down, don't we?
Yes.
Yes.
With all of us. Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to think about for Christmas time if there's something we could do, like go to Mexico or do a cruise. The cruise out of Galveston here, they always stop at Mexico. There's like the standard itinerary out of Galveston, which is like Honduras and then either Belize or one of the stops in Roatan is on Honduras.
Oh.
And then it'll stop at Belize or it'll stop at like
So
the
confident.
Well, you were
where was it that you and
We
mom
went
did
to
that
Roatan,
Yeah,
Caroline.
we did
yeah, you
that
went to
once. My
Roatan
senior trip.
and then what was your second
Yeah.
stop?
Belize.
Matawala.
Oh,
Matawala, which is just a little town they made on the coast. Now
Yeah.
where?
It's close to Belize. It's down the coast from Cancun and Tulum, down closer to
is
Belize.
that Mexico? Matawala?
Yeah, it's Mexico.
We took Caroline's picture in front of the Mexico sign.
Hmm.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm. We rode bikes. Remember?
Yes. I just don't remember. I didn't remember what the sign said, so I just.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
They
you're
got
good.
nice
You're
signs
focused.
in Mexico. Anywhere
Caroline,
you go in Mexico, they'll have like a colored sign of the location.
Well, like the touristy areas, but yeah.
Well, I was a tourist, so
Yeah, we were tourists. It was fun.
Caroline was focused on getting that Instagram pose just right.
I did post it. So
She did. Yes, I was a photographer, so.
Nice.
Credits.
And then you went to Cozumel, right? It was like the last stop.
Yes.
That's kind of the standard. Cozumel is like one of the busiest cruise ports in the world.
there were a ton of cruise ships there when we were there.
And you walk through this huge Walmart-sized gift shop to get into the cruise.
Get out.
Yeah, to get out. Yeah.
You go through
Yeah,
the big
and like
gift shop.
miles and miles of long docking piers for the cruise ships.
Hmm.
Mhm. Lots of space for cruise ships.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, that's one of the options. So I don't know. We'll have to figure out what to do. We head down there again, but that's kind of standard out of Galveston for the cruises. And I think the cruises they're starting to loosen up on the COVID rules and stuff like that. So trying to get people back into the cruise ships.
Maybe we should try a Pacific beach.
What makes you think that, Caroline? What's your thought on that?
We haven't done that in a while.
Like Huatulco type stuff.
No,
I don't know. Caribbean
more like
beaches are kind of
Cabo.
nice though, because they're
Cabo
warmer.
isn't going to be very warm in
Yeah,
December.
Caribbean beaches are warm.
I'd be down to go to
South.
Huatulco again.
South,
Not
south, south.
Huatulco.
Huatulco
Goes
is
to north.
fun, but that's further away down there, Oaxaca.
Yeah.
Melissa's been to Puerto Vallarta fairly
And Mike.
recently. Mike,
Yeah, that was fun.
Well, that doesn't count for the rest of us, so we haven't been there in years.
that's true. The rest of us.
So,
I'll go back there. I won't complain.
All right. All right, we'll have to figure that out, but everything else good with everybody?
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah, it was a busy summer, so it's good to get back to these because you were doing internships with Sam and I was support crew to Caroline and her internships.
Mhm.
And Melissa and Mike are holding down the fort with their jobs.
Just tell us, Caroline, really quickly where you were this summer.
I was in San Diego for half of the summer, and then I was in Manhattan for the other half.
Nice. How was that?
It was crazy. Really good. It was really good.
We were eating egg McMuffins too, but we would make ours, huh, Caroline?
Homemade.
Homemade.
I don't know. McDonald's Egg McMuffins kind of slap.
McDonald's. That's right. We're the knockoff version.
Yeah, the McDonald's.
McDonald's Egg McMuffin.
Hey, homemade egg McMuffins are actually really good.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
Yeah, they are good.
McDonald's are pretty good too.
Yeah.
They're both
That's what
good.
I'm saying.
But you weren't just in San Diego, Caroline. Where specifically were you?
Encinitas.
Okay. That's rough, isn't it?
Rough.
I'm being sarcastic.
That place was awesome.
Didn't you
Yeah,
get like
I-
some tacos in Encinitas? Were there some good tacos there or something?
Yeah, that's when I was talking about the taco tour earlier, that's where I meet people that do taco tours.
Mm-hmm.
They all go down to Mexico.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And there's the beach there. What was the beach, Marianne? You remember what it's called?
Moonlight Beach. That was nice. You drive down the hill. I mean, the road goes, it looks like you're going to drive straight into the ocean. It's straight ahead of you. It was beautiful. Huh, Caroline?
Yeah. My
Yeah.
parents took me to Moonlight Beach when I was just a little toddler, a little kid.
Right.
And
Mhm.
Melissa, you were at Newport Beach, right, this summer?
Yep. Newport Beach, California.
Get any Mexican food down there while you were there?
Yeah, we went to a place called Great Mex.
Oh,
Had
yeah?
Mexican food.
How was it?
Was it great?
It was decent. Not the best I've ever had.
Well, they
but
can't call
it
it
works.
beach, Max.
It was
Right.
good.
Well, Melissa, you've a little spoiled, right? Your
Yeah.
standards for Mexican food are a little bit higher, maybe. than-
Yeah, I'm a tough critic, I guess. So
Yeah.
I had really amazing tacos in Connecticut, which is really surprising because
Really?
that's the low on the list of places you think would have good tacos. They have good tacos.
What place?
I can't remember the name.
Was it in Darien?
Yes.
Just one of the restaurants there. Was it fast food or was it like an actual
No, it
restaurant?
was a sit down. It was expensive, but it was good.
Was
good
it like
tacos.
a Mexican restaurant or did they just
Yeah.
have tacos on the menu?
No, it was it has taco in the name or something. It's
Mm-hmm.
dedicated taco Mexican food restaurant,
It was good, huh?
and it was really good. They had good food there.
taco tour.
Good to
Good
know.
food on the East
Add it
Coast.
to the list.
Yeah, you can do taco tour in the United States.
Yeah.
Just go state by
Or a
state on the taco
worldwide
tour.
taco tour around the world.
Nice.
Mm.
Well, that's good. It sounds like we've had a good summer getting back at it. Sam's got senior year started. Caroline's got senior year started. Melissa's, I think, Melissa's really missing having homework. I think she really wishes she had homework to do tonight.
No, I do not miss homework.
All right. Well, good. I'm glad we could catch up. A little bit of Mexico. Maybe we'll have a few more Mexico adventures coming up. Everybody's getting back in the swing of things. So this is just a chance for a family connection, right? To get onto the podcast, chat it up for a minute. And for those of you watching on YouTube or listening on Spotify or any of the platforms, thank you for joining us. Give us your comments, and we'll catch you next time, right?
Buy us a taco, and maybe we'll use that money to buy a taco.
Or the
Create a taco tour.
Taco tour, it's coming for Mexico Revealed. All right, love you all.
Love you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.